What's really wrong with me is I'm head over heels for you in every way, and I'm stuck thinking about you every single day. I'm catching feelings like butterflies and then you playing hard to get. I'll take your hand and walk you across all of fire. I'll be your saint and the ultimate primal desire. Don't leave me behind with all these monsters of the undefined. Don't blame yourself for anyone that's ever hurt you. What's really wrong with me is I'm head over heels for you in every way, and I'm stuck thinking about you every single day. I'm catching feelings like butterflies and then you playing hard to get. I'm head over heels for you in every way, and I'm stuck thinking about you every single day. I'm catching feelings like butterflies and then you playing hard to get. Don't blame yourself for anything I'm doing for you. What's really wrong with me is I'm head over heels for you in every way, and I'm stuck thinking about you every
Hello, hello. Happy Sunday. It's Sonic Sunday again. And we are once again playing Sonic Rivals on my PSP emulator, not on an actual PSP, obviously. That would be crazy. That would be absurd. But we can play it. We have the means to play a Sonic the Hedgehog game. What's up, Coast to Ghost? What's up, Claudio? I am very hungover. Oh my gosh, I feel like my emulator is going to crash out. I'm very hungover. We were doing Knuckle. We might not be able to do this game if the emulator is going to lose its shit. We'll still try. My audio is really what's getting fucked up. Hold on. I'm going to close the emulator and reopen it. Chill out. Relax. Try this one out. I have two versions of PPSSPP. Get this. Over here. We have the technology. It's the only thing is I have a 500-year-old laptop. All right, we got the full screen going.
Sega.
Fuck, that's loud. Let me make sure it's not too loud on your guys' end. Oh, that's loud. Oh boy, that's loud. Okay. Sorry, I must be Andy Worski with the technical issues. Alright. Alright, I lowered the volume for you guys, but it's so loud for me. What's up, creepy? There's a Bigfoot emoji. Why am I not seeing it? Alright, we're up to the ice level for Knuckles. So that's what we were doing last time. Oh, we're up to Act 2? Okay, cool, cool. Oh, right, we're racing against Shadow. Oh, no! Oh, that fucked me up more than it fucked him up. Shadman? What about him? Isn't he in jail for being a creep? Wasn't he drawing like weird like lolly art of like Hillary Clinton? What a freak. So I'm too socially unengaged. Well, actually, I'm very socially engaged these days, more than I'd like to be. So what is going on with like a voice actor getting canceled for saying Eggman Nega's name? There seems to be a lot going on in the Sonic community these days. There's voice actors getting canceled, and Rouge had a double mastectomy, and Eli, who did my thumbnail for one of my previous streams, one of his tweets blew up because he drew some really great art about it. So if you don't follow Eli, you should. Twitter obsessive users. Something like that. Yeah, I'm sorry, I've got too many friends and social engagements. I can't keep up with this shit anymore. It's an amazing digital circus thing. I've never watched that either. And I never will, because it looks fucking dumb. You're watching me stream at the library. Wow! You really can watch people stream anywhere. What are you doing at the library? Who reads these days? I'm joking, obviously. I started Speaker for the Dead, and it's fucking awesome. You're painting? At the library? Are you painting a book? Hell yeah, A rank. And we got the Tails card. Eggman is my nega for... So true, so true. I was gonna redraw the thumbnail. You're a digital painter? That's awesome. Now you have to make me a thumbnail. I'm gonna squeeze all my mutuals for my benefit. Doctor, wait. Hey, Eggman, earlier you said that this was Angel Island. What did you mean? Explain yourself. Such annoying pests. It may be too much for your puny brain to grasp, but this is Onyx Island, or Angel Island from the future. The future? Just like I thought. A bit too much for your little brains to comprehend. He literally just asked Knuckles, how would you feel if you didn't have breakfast this morning? Enough of this small talk. Time to take care of both of you. Alright, we gotta fight the mole. Photoshop clip. I get it, man. You gotta be industrious with your apps. I use, like, probably, like, 4 different apps when I'm editing, like, shit posts. But I've just, like, kind of gotten into a groove where I just, like, can do it pretty quickly. No! No! You move around, it's better for style. Well, I'd love to see some of your art, Prairie Judge. I assume you don't draw Rule 34, because otherwise you'd be like a millionaire. What the fuck was that? Fuck you, Shadow. That was mine. You're getting good, but I can't do it without doxing. Oh, fair enough. He drew 2 babies and 1 fox. What's going on? No one likes furries. I don't really like furries much either, but, you know, I'll give the pass to Rouge the Bat. I've already explained this many times. Rouge doesn't count. Some fucker stole my car to stop it. Did you really get... Was your car literally stolen? That fucking sucks. What's up, Zoso? I would actually like lose my mind if my car was stolen, because that's like my. What the fuck is Shadow doing? What is going on? Mildly. I aim for 2 p.m., but I'm always late. Yesterday, and you know, I was gonna make 2 p.m., but I'm so hungover, and then I was like, I just get the drowsiness overcame me, and I fell asleep for 3 hours. It was found nearby, but they broke some stuff and damaged the driver. Well, it could be worse, I guess. I'm sorry that happened to you, though. It really fucking sucks. These cars ain't cheap. Cars are an asset. Your credit score is affected by you having a car. Will I play Killzone 3 anytime soon? So I have a couple games mapped out. So after Silent Hill Downpour, it's Metroid Other M, and then my buddy Parker has been asking me to stream Clive Barker's Jericho, but I could do Killzone after that if you want. I'm absolutely down to do Killzone 3. Dang it, he got away in. If there's one thing he's good at, it's running. What do you mean, though? How is this place Angel Island from the future? And what does it all have to do with the Master Emerald disappearing? Urgh. Turning point. We got a goal to hit, buddy. And we are at $41.99. I can't do it. You can't make me do it. It's so fucking awful. Oh, hey, look, it's us. You better shut your mouth. Knuckles takes his job very seriously, so do not mock him for it. He's like a security. He's like Paul Blart, but for the Master Emerald. Alright, we're just gonna race Sonic now because don't disrespect me, Sonic, or I might race you. I'd empathize furries more if it all wasn't the exact same cartoon Disney. Yeah, it's pretty fucking ugly. I feel like it's such a waste of like artistic talent. Oh, I didn't grab any rings. Oopsie doopsie. This is the most like un-Sonic-y soundtrack, but I do really like it. Fucker. I'm blowing it. Sonic's gonna destroy me. Unless his AI rubber bands. They don't understand the things I say on Twitter. All my Higas Hellcast take a hail Vasari. Oh, Vasari, I've seen what you've done for others, and I want you to do it for me. I just keep getting, like, raped. Holy shit. I wanted that fire power-up! Nice try, asswipe. Send the manlets after me to damage my car to prevent me from donating more money. I know, I feel so bad that your car got fucking stolen. That's fucking terrible. I've never had something like horrible happen to one of my mutuals. That fucking sucks. Well, that's not true. Kieran seems to be like one of the unluckiest people I've ever met in my life, but you know, it's not fun. I don't believe in Mr. Medicare when he says you can't have internet friends, because I don't know, it's like a weird way to look at actual people, especially now when the world is like so connected to everything. I feel like we are getting closer to the fucking turning point stream, though. It's gonna happen eventually. I just know it's gonna happen, and I'm gonna be so upset. I'm gonna be so miserable. Like, that's one of the rare games, like, I couldn't even push through to the end. I couldn't even make, like, I assume the campaign was fairly short because it was a 7th gen first-person shooter, but I just couldn't bring myself to finish it. It was so bad. Fuck you, Sonic. Oh, I'm gonna lose. He's gonna get me. Why are we racing again? This is like Knuckles has poor impulse control. Damn it. We'll try again. We'll beat him next time. This track happened me up last time too, if I remember right. Let me just check. Okay, yeah. I just want to make sure like you guys have, you know, good audio levels and whatnot. I have my capture cards audio on, which I don't need because I'm not using a capture card today. Sorry, let me just sip my coffee. I'm still recovering from my brief coma. So what's going on? Ethan Ralph just like fled the US again. I wanted that fuckface. He just fled to Mexico again. I think there was an APB put out for him in Wisconsin for some reason. That rascal. He'll never stop entertaining me. And... oh, speaking of lolcows, I finished... am I winning? You know, I'm doing okay. How's it going, John? Happy Sunday. Happy Sonic Sunday, specifically. It's everyone's favorite day of the week. It's the day that I play a Sonic game. Which, you know, fair enough. I love playing Sonic games. I don't need a specific day of the week to do it, but Evan would probably blow his brains out if I streamed Sonic games every day. We're doing better than last time, but Sonic's rubber banding is really pissing me off because I could see him like coming up really close. No matter how many times I slam him with fucking power-ups. Who had the bigger fall from grace, Ricada or the quartering? Oh, Ricada, easily. Ricada had, like, the mandate of heaven. He was going, like, quartering was always gonna be, like, where he is. Whereas Ricada had a path forward to being, like, possibly, like a real deal, like, celebrity, like, appearing on, like, TV and shit. But he fucked it all up. He just had to, become a swinger. Apparently being, like, a right-wing political commentator makes you, like, really want to swing. Makes you really want to have sex with someone besides your wife. No, I wanted that power-up. Oh, jeez, dude. Alright, that'll do. I'll take it. Law 2 peaked and died with Crackada. I mean, you know, potentially criminals still around. Who's the other guy, the weirdo who lives in Japan? That guy's fucking weird. He's like crazy. I can't remember his name. When I'm operating my gamer instincts, I can't remember like people's names and faces. I know his face, but I don't remember his name. He just had to bring out the Baldo. I know. The Baldo really did him in more than anything. Legal mindset. Yeah, more like legal dick sucker. Hell yeah, S rank, nice. Yeah, legal mindset's fucking weird. what an odd fella. You'd better start explaining what's going on. Fine, if you want to know so badly, I'll tell you. I turned the Master Emerald into a card using my camera. Of course! Since the Master Emerald is a unique object that exists across time-space continuum, when the future Emerald was turned into a card, its existence in all the time frames vanished as well. So that's why the Master Emerald disappeared from right in front of me. So you finally understand. Using the power of the Emerald, I brought all of Angel Island here into this time frame. All this is your fault. I have nothing more to say to you. Go play with Metal Sonic now. I guess we're racing Metal Sonic. Fair enough. Have you guys guessed the twist of the game yet? There's a twist in the story. There's time travel. Oops. Robotnik be like, you could just do things. There's time travel involved. There's a story. Yeah, okay. You will regret your words and deeds when we get to the end, which will probably take a while because we got like 2 more stories to do after this one. I wish my shitty Chinese controller wouldn't keep making me spin dash. Yeah, beat his ass. I love the PSP. I think it's one of the best handhelds ever. It's too bad like their batteries like explode or something now. Scalper, Eggman, and E-Girl, Amy, Manosphere, Shadows, a Dark Timeline, indeed. I'm just running through, I don't care. Yeah, whatever. I need this power-up anyway. Is the story of a big mess is one of Shadow's game where he has guns? First of all, Shadow the Hedgehog's story is awesome, okay? Do not hate on Shadow the Hedgehog's narrative. It is a masterpiece of fiction. Second of all, no, the story is much less complex. Silver's here, for some reason. You guys all hear that Robert Kirkman said he couldn't possibly make another straight white male? I always knew that guy was fucking sucked. And he does. I was right. I was right. The Walking Dead is fucking mid. Uh-oh. Knuckles, what are you doing? Just go. Isn't Goosewax into drilling? Very Jeffrey... Who the fuck is Goosewax? I guess it'll fall to my death. Me first, bitch. I cheated, but I did it. Sonic Sunday. Coast to Ghost, weren't you in the chat? Like, weren't you one of the first people in the chat? What are you talking about? I cannot touch the blue juice. Whatever it may be. Tail end. Tail end. We can do this. Alright, nice. Goosewax made Digital Circus. Oh, okay, yeah. I knew that name from somewhere. I've never watched it. I never will watch it. So I don't know what this red button thing is either, Alpha Marici. I keep seeing people post about it, and I'm like, this is how disengaged I am from the internet lately. I've just been, like, so busy with, like, IRL shit that I don't want to do. Creator of Amazing Digital Circus, who named a character from this game, and now people want to cancel him. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, that's who that was? I thought that guy was, like, a voice actor. Hold on. I was an old school zombie nerd. There were like 14 zombie movies at the time when The Walking Dead... Yeah, I know. Me and my brother used to love zombie shit, and then like The Walking Dead just like ruined. It got like ruined. You had The Walking Dead, you had like Dead Island, which fucking sucked. It was awful. How do you like that? I think you've won. I don't think you've won yet. Let's see how you do against... Well, it went pretty easy last time, so at least I don't have to worry about Metal Sonic winning the fight against me. The art sucked, the dialogue is even worse. History of Sonic based in Red Pilled Underground when... I've never watched all the way through Underground. I wish I saw it as a kid, because like Knuckles is like one of my favorite characters, so it would have been like, oh yeah, I didn't know there was a cartoon with him in it. It was just never on any channels that I watched. Threw the book to the side, didn't even protect it. I actually did, I went to like a local horror convention yesterday, before I began drinking a lot. And I got some cool, like, Predator comics. Because, I don't know, I was just like looking, it was, of course, at every convention there's someone selling comics, and it sucks like trying to look through comics. It's like all fucking cape shit. I am so tired of it. But I found some Predator. I'll take it. There wasn't really anything in the way of horror. Horror really feels like it should be a more active genre in comics, but it really doesn't seem to be. I like the music from Dead Island, but I'm easily impressed. Dead Island is like, I've only ever tried to play it. I wish it at least had like split screen, because that would have like been a game changer for me and my brother. But it was only ever single player, unless you played online, which I didn't want to do. So it didn't fill the niche that I would have liked it to. Metal Sonic, can you stop making me bounce in the air, you dipshit? 10 years later, the show hit. I had to get a new apartment, and I was broke. Randomly watched Comic Book Men. Saw the book was going for $10,000. Horror was the premier comic genre before cape shit. Yeah, I know. I have a couple of, like, really old, like, horror comics that we found in, like, some, like, bargain bins. Because, like, they don't... Like, well, it's not, like, the first appearance of Captain Dickface or whatever, so it doesn't really matter. The zombie fiction is so played out. Like, I kind of don't have any interest in it. What happens if I hit this? Nothing. I just go in the air. This is the longest sequence of attack. Is this like a fucking Elden Ring boss with how long this attack sequence is going? Used to be, but then the government made Comics Code Authority and punished companies like EC Comics for making horror comics and rewarded publishers for making Yeah, that's true. That makes logical sense. I love the Rhino bots. It's a Rhino tank though from Sonic Adventure. The Rhino bot is different. That's from Sonic 3. Yeah. I had no interest in zombies at the height of the fad. Why the fuck are people making a whole genre out of the weakest enemies in video games? I mean, like, I really liked the Zack Snyder Dawn of the Dead movie, and there wasn't that many zombie movies out, so we would just eat up whatever we could get. Like, I watched a movie called fucking Gangs of the Dead, and it was literally a bunch of cholos and black dudes locked in a warehouse trying to hide from zombies. This is fucking stupid. But we would just watch anything that had zombies in it. You've made me very, very angry. He's gonna Hulk out. This camera to turn the whole planet into a card. You can just sit back and watch. No, I'm too late. That little... He just doesn't want to admit he lost. We can't give up yet. We can still catch up to him in my new tornado plane. Alright. We're gonna do the final space level now. Let's do this together, Knuckles. We're friends! Alright, this level's a countdown. There's no actual race. Did I watch Warm Bodies? No. That's, I think, around the time I was getting, like, burnt out on zombie shit. That was, like, 2009, 2010. Just, like, completely lost interest. Didn't even bother with, like, Dead Island, Riptide. I didn't buy Dead Rising 2 until it was, like, way on sale. Which, Dead Rising 2 is a good game. I didn't like the change in tone from the first game in Dead Rising 2, but... It's, you know, it's good. It's that studio's only good game. I mean, I can't say that with full confidence. I've never played Dead Rising 3, but Dead Rising 4 was a fucking travesty. Like, you could not make it more obvious that they just didn't want to make those games. Knuckles, why are we stopping? Oh, right. Sonic's got to open the door for us. Enter the code, Sonic. They got the physics pretty good in this. A lot of companies can't seem to get the Sonic physics quite right. They're not like 100%. Like, the jumping is very floaty, but the rolling physics are pretty good. Uh-oh. The Goon asteroids. Oh, I fell into another pit. And it burns. Sonic finger wagging. Yeah, Sonic's a nag. There's no, Knuckles. You can't do that. You have to do it my way. Hypothetical is red button, you live. The blue button, you die unless 50%... unless 50% of people also press the button. I don't get it. 50% of people press the button. I live, but 50% of people on Earth have an option to press the button. I'm gonna have to look this up after. I keep hearing about it. Like, I keep seeing people posting about it, but I don't... I've been so busy, I haven't had really time to, like, do anything. Like, all my tweets over the past, like, few days have just been, like, me in between doing something, which is kind of how Twitter should work. Wow, that's really good physics. He just, like, stopped dead in his tracks sideways. It's just Sonic. Digimon or Sonic X and One Piece just started around that time, too. The fuck was that? You, like, kicked me? What? I definitely didn't watch One Piece, that's for sure. I did watch some Sonic X. I didn't watch it, like, as religiously, because that was kind of around... I stopped being into cartoons for a while. I'll still watch them now, but, like, back in the day, I just really wasn't into it, and I really hated Chris. I think I could tolerate Chris now. Sonic would be... That's true, Sonic would be a cop. The only time the cops were against him were in Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. So I don't see why not. Egg Chow. I love Sonic Adventure sound effects. We need to work together for both our futures. Let's do this, Silver. There's a new Silver figure out. I gotta get it. Did you guys see that new Metal Sonic figure? It looks fucking amazing. I can't wait for scalpers to buy it up, and it's gonna be like $500 within like 2 days. I've used my psychic powers to turn on a fan. And you took the rings, you asshole. You don't need them. What the fuck? This is so weird. Are people ever too old to be into toys? Women think so. I don't think so. Look, there's an entire arc in Twin Peaks where, like, what's his name? Benjamin Horne is, like, obsessed with Civil War miniatures. It's normal. It's perfectly fine. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. As long as you're not, like, ruining your life buying expensive crap, you're fine. I feel great shaming my man-child. Nah. My fiance is, like, she's very encouraging. Whenever I get, like, a new Sonic figure, she's like, who is that? What game are they from? She's very nice about it. She's never, like, acted like I'm, like, a weirdo for, like, collecting stupid shit. His mind was influenced by the Black Lodge. Look, Tolkien didn't he play like tabletop war games a lot when he was younger? Should get into drugs like normal, right? You should be drinking all day, spending all your money on alcohol. I think Super Mario Titans is gonna be good. It's gonna be lit. I know it's like a meme. It's an AI. It's an AI picture. Blah blah blah. But if they actually made that game, it'd probably be good. I have not disliked a single 3D Mario game. My least favorite of the 3D Mario games is Galaxy 2, just because, like, I already played Galaxy 1. I didn't need the exact same thing again. But in general, they're pretty good. They're no Sonic games. Let's be real. Like Mario Galaxy is kind of mid when you compare it to like Sonic 06, but they're good. They're good games. Everything kind of pales in comparison to the average Sonic title. Breath of the Wild 2. Oh yeah, I actually liked Tears of the Kingdom better than the first one because I liked the powers that they gave you more. Am I not supposed to go here? I guess not. So I made an AI song for Titans and it's actually pretty catchy. There's a lot of catchy AI songs. That's the thing that AI haters won't admit is that the AI does do some things pretty well. Damn it. What if I get a timeout just from this fucking thing? Not bad, not bad. Alright, we won Knuckles' story. I didn't realize that Sonic Channel art of Silver was so old. This game is like 2006. Too bad you're too late. I've already loaded the camera onto the rocket. Now I'll be able to turn the whole Earth into a card. Just need to set this final card and your puny island will join my perfect collection as well. It's the Master Emerald. Now then, farewell, Knuckles. Hey, wait, I'll take that card back now. I talk to AI every day. Grok, how do I get the stains out of my piss jar? What's up, Frochi? It is, in fact, Sonic Sunday, and we are playing more Sonic Rivals. I don't think this game is anyone's favorite Sonic game. But, you know, I think it's too good to just have Sega forget it. Well, Sega wants you to forget everything. No, wait, no, they don't want you to forget anything. They want you to remember everything just fine. They just don't want you to ever play any of their games. I posted on Twitter today that their stupid, like, initiative, like, Sega Universe or whatever thing that they announced is like, oh, it's not going to be any games, that's for fucking sure. And sure enough, it was, like, we're making, like, a Discord server or something. It was fucking stupid. Sega really are the worst at, like, keeping up their IPs. They're, like, Nintendo, I understand the logic in a lot of the things Nintendo does, but Sega is genuinely, like, fucking terrible. Please remember the games in Shadow Generations, but no buy. Exactly. Remember that Shadow the Hedgehog exists, but we, under no circumstances, will we make a level based on that game. Christian Whitehead was going to give us HD Knuckles Chaotix, and Sega, like, cut his hands off. Really have their finger on the pulse. What was that? You want another 3,000 spin-offs of Yakuza that just get more Reddit with every game? Yes, please. Probably a handful of Spurgs out there who play Rivals nonstop. I forgot, I think it was Zoso told me in the chat that there's like an active, like, Sonic Riders community, which is crazy to think about. But that's, I mean, I'm glad to hear it. I fucking love Sonic Riders. Let me go. The timing on this thing is so fucked. How many hits is he gonna take? No, he died. Okay. They released like a new Shinobi game, and I would have bought it, but they released it through limited run, so nope, not doing that. Congratulations, I got the Master Emerald card. I like that the cards you get are like plot adjacent. I unlocked Knuckles' skin. All right, this music is catchy. It's a banger. Still mad about no new F-Zero. There is a game for the Nintendo Switch 2. It is a Switch 2 exclusive called Fast Fusion. You should play that if you like F-Zero. It's not F-Zero, but it is in the same genre, and it's very good. So I recommend trying it out. Unfortunately, there's no online. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. It's from Shinen Multimedia, who made my favorite spaceship shooter, Nanostray, for the DS. I finally got the Master Emerald back. I'll use it to send Onyx Island back where it belongs in the future. They have to go back. While I'm at it, I might as well locate the other treasures that Eggman turned into cards. This is going to be fun. Alright, I guess we'll do the next story. We'll do Shadows next. I'm going to grab another cup of coffee first. So, give me 1 second. I'm just going to leave the menu running. You can listen to this awesome, catchy music. I'm back. Quick goon. Look, Prairie. If I'm taking a goon break, I need some time. I need to warm up. You know, I gotta get into the mood. Shadow already nega. Depending on who you ask, Shadow or Knuckles is. Do we unlocking outfits yet? No. You have to do like challenges and stuff to unlock the outfits, which we're not gonna do. That's a lot of work. I turned myself into an Emerald, Sonic. I'm Emerald Knuckles. He does do that in the Archie comics. He turns green with the Master Emerald's power, and he like warps time and space. That's when I started reading Archie Sonic, like around that arc. How is everyone's weekend? You played the previous 2 Fast games. My issue with Fast Fusion is that the physics seem like when your car gets hit and it like does this goofy like spin out animation, and it's like this is not like physically makes sense. It doesn't adhere to like an internal logic. Nintendo re-released Pokemon Coliseum XD for the online service, even with Pokemon hating those games, but Sega is eternally bucked by 2000's evil. I know. Wait, if Gale of Darkness is on there, I might have to play that. I mean, I'm gonna try to get the extended ending in Pragmata first, but like, I've never gotten to play XD Gale of Darkness. I always wanted to, so. Bzzz. Can you hear me? There's someone after me. Oh no, Eggman's got schizophrenia. He thinks he's being gang stalked. It's all so confusing. I'm not sure how to explain this. Anyway, follow the signal and come find me. I'm counting on you, Shadow. After that last transmission, the doctor disappeared. That was 6 hours ago. What happened to him? What's this? A silver hedgehog? He's actually more like gray. He's not really silver. And he's chasing the doctor? What do you want with the doctor? You better not get in my way. Invented the Turbo Goon. Some call it the Quickie Goon, but it's mine. My name is Shadow, and I won't let you harm the doctor. Shadow, take care of him for me. Hey, wait. Alright, Shadow's got the worst running animation. I hope you're excited. It's very odd looking. It doesn't look like he's skating at all. He looks like he's doing like a weird dance. No! Yeah, that's right, Silver. Die. Those are the flames of disaster. And then he like freaks. Oh, well, I don't think he would be traumatized by it because it's Silver from a different timeline where Iblis doesn't exist. So is Shadow Eggman's friend? He is in this game for some reason. He literally teams up with Metal Sonic in the sequel, so I literally don't know, like... I don't know. I guess he's just kind of like a rogue agent. He's a good guy. Sometimes, but he also doesn't dislike Eggman. I guess it makes sense, because Eggman is, like, the closest person there is to Maria. Doing pretty good. I mean, it's the first level. I would hope I'm doing okay at this point. We just played through the game twice. Cool. I get it. It was a pun. This is the only song from this game that they put in Sonic Generations. What a bummer. The Rivals games are severely underrepresented. Rivals... Knuckles Chaotix got more representation in Sonic Generations than either of the Sonic Rivals games. Shadow is Eggman's boyfriend. So who's the bottom? I guess it would be Eggman because he's got that big fat ass. XD is a cool game. There's some really fun animations of the Pokemon battles, and there's some fun minigames like the Battle Sim CDs. Forget the reason Knuckles is playable is that he was the original Sonic rival. They really leaned away from him to Hedgehog meta, which is weird because he's like, Knuckles was a good idea because he was literally a different type of like spiny rodent. Even Fang was like a weird, he's like a weird type of like Australian mouse. And Silver I think was supposed to be like a mongoose or something originally, and he was going to be orange instead of silver. Team Dark. Sonic gets to be Team Sonic, but Shadow doesn't get to have his own team. He has to share it. Which, to be fair, he doesn't have a lot of like personal agency. Rouge kind of like takes over for everything for him. Remember how, like, you know, you could start a game, you could make a game franchise with and then you'd be like, this side character is really popular. Let's make a spin-off for him. You don't see that much these days. Tails got like 2 fucking spin-offs. Now we don't get any character spin-offs. We were lucky to get Shadow Generations. Knuckles is never getting another game. Not after what Ken Penders did to Sega. They're still, like, traumatized by that shit. Fucker. I would love... It doesn't have to have Knuckles in it, but I would love a Chaotix game. Just bring the boys back. What the fuck is happening? Oh, Silver's special fucks up your controls. Asshole! Fuck! Why does the level feel like really long? How did he wind up behind me? Oops. I did it again. How is Silver avoiding all my power-ups? Oh, there we go. It just took him like a really long time to hit it for some reason. You've got this song, and you have Race to Win from Rivals 2. That's it. That's your representation in Generations for this game. Whereas Knuckles Chaotix has... I forget. You have the Door into Summer song in the gallery, and then if you use the Ring Time power-up, it plays the special stage music from Knuckles Chaotix. So that game got 2 representations. Alright, not bad. PlayStation All-Stars 2 cast list? Never gonna happen. What will it be? Joel and, like, fat old Kratos? Perhaps Sega fears what the public will say of the Chaotix team after releases of a new batch of the Epstein files. It says Dr. Eggman's listed in the Epstein files. What was he doing on Little St. James? Knuckles Chaotix, if they lean into the detectives bit, would be fun. Like, instead of X-Zone, the case of the fat Eggman and the... Yeah, like, if they just did, like, a... It could still be, like, a platformer, but just do, like, a different gameplay style to it. But Sega... They want, like, 100% brand synergy now. They're not doing anything like that. Why the fuck did Shadow get the Sonic the Hedgehog 91 card? Weird stuff. So is this who you're warning me about in your transmission? Transmission, what are you talking about? Guys, what the heck? Eggman doesn't remember sending the transmission. 6 hours ago, you asked for my help. Why would I ask you for your help? What? Why are you... Hey, wait a second. I think that you may be mistaken about something. Stop this nonsense. It's driving me crazy. Alright, we gotta fight the iconic turtle again. Whatever happened, these guys at Backbone closed down, but I mean, I would have liked to see them work on more stuff. They did a pretty good job, like, approximating a Sonic game for a studio that previously had no experience with it. Stop asking my 300 IQ questions. I'm a midwit genius, not a teacher. Do you think Eggman Nega is a feminist? Or because he's, like, more eviler Eggman from the future? Like, is he just, like, does he hate women? I would like to say that, I would like to assume Eggman Nega is, he's actually misogynist. Grab me. Why does Shadow get all the 91 cards? What's going on here? The doctor's acting strange. It makes no sense, but this has nothing to do with me. Guess it was just a waste of my time. Oh my gosh, look, she's got her boobs. They're there. This is Rouge. Can you hear me, Shadow? I've come across something quite interesting about the doctor. I'll fill you in on the details later, but just keep tailing it for now. Make Mobius great again. Saw a fan theory that Chris Thorndike becomes Eggman or an Eggman counterpart. I mean, he dresses like him. How is Rouge involved? What's going on with the doctor? Hey, Shadow, we got a race. You let the doctor get away? You're useless. What'd you say? What's your problem, Shadow? Don't mess with me. Whatever, Knuckles, but first I've got some business with the doctor. Eggman Nega, pronounced hard R according to Zitter, is unironically Billions Must Die guy in Rivals 2. I just remember he summons a fucking, like, ancient eldritch, like, fire dragon called an Ifrit, which is the second Ifrit in the Sonic franchise. And he has his own version of Metal Sonic that's supposedly better, but doesn't seem to be better in any meaningful capacity. It's just painted differently. I'm glad they brought back Shadow's yellow aura. They gave him a red aura for a while, and it was just like, it don't work. Get that shit out of here. Shadow's got the yellow piss aura, okay? Fuck you, Knuckles. Buckles. Orc logic? What the? Sigma? This is incredibly chaotic. For a game that doesn't have the chaotics in it. Fucker! What the fuck is happening? Has there ever been a Greek statue of Eggman? Has he ever done something like that? He had the gold statue of himself in Sonic Unleashed. I know I've seen him dressed up like an Egyptian pharaoh in Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, but that doesn't count. And he had a diamond in his belly button. Wouldn't Eggman Nega have Metal Blaze? No, because for some reason in Sonic Rivals, he's from the future instead of from a different dimension. So Sonic Rivals and Sonic 06 and Sonic Rush are all kind of fundamentally incompatible lore-wise. Unless there's just two Eggman Negas. Or he came from the other dimension and wound up in the future? I don't know. It's hard to say. Fuck, he's still following me even though he's frozen. Nega chaotic combo. we need to see what Metal Vector would look like. That would go hard as fuck, I'm sure of it. Chaotic, the Forkaz animated series and failed card game. Just beat him. It doesn't have the chaotic combo in it either. 6 out of... Yeah, I know. Where's Punchy Sonichu? Amy Rose, 2004. That looks like a Shadow the Hedgehog render, so that would be 2005. That's not her Sonic Heroes render. Although her back was exposed. Can't have that. Remember how they covered up Rouge's back? Which makes no sense. Somehow her wings are just sprouting out of her clothes now. How did he get ahead of me? Uh-oh. It's okay. I'm dazed, but I'm just zooming along anyway. Man, some of these sound effects are really, like, jarring. Nice try, idiot. Chill out. I'll take that, thank you. The lightning power up is the best. Of course I want it. Doing pretty good. I'm doing way better than last time. Let's see how I fuck it up. There we go. Fuck you! Uh-oh. I think it missed him. Damn, I don't want to bump into him with that fucking shield. Get over here, fucker. Woo! Really seems like Sonic had the hardest stages, so it was just me not knowing the game. The stages are exactly the same for everyone, so it's just like I haven't played this game in a long time, obviously, so I don't. What if Eggman went to ancient Greece, our Eggman Empire? Mary Lee Walsh secret boss fight was pure Kino. What's better, Thunderball or Gold? I've never watched a single James Bond movie in my life. I have not watched a single one. Question is the only thing related to Eggman about Eggman has a Greek statue. What if he did that? What if he just went there for some reason? Look, it's Maria. That looks like a Sonic Adventure 2 render. That does not look like Shadow the Hedgehog. That says 2005, but that does not look like it's from that game. What are you hiding? What secret was Rouge talking about? Rouge, secret, what are you talking about? Sydney Sweeney as Mary Lee Walsh would be elite casting. It would be fitting given the artwork of her. My business comes first. Who cares what he's hiding? You better hand over the Master Emerald this time. Annoying pests, I'll crush you with my mechanical pets. Never seen a Bond movie. You need to. I want to watch them. I want to start with like the older ones. Obviously, I don't really give a fuck about like the Daniel Craig ones. But I would like to watch like the Sean Connery ones. I'm not like a huge fan of like spy fiction, so like it's never been like something that I'm like eager to watch. You dildo. Get over here. For England, Shadow. Yeah, I would probably want to watch the ones with, like, I've heard they're not the best ones, but I'd probably watch the ones with, like, Timothy Dalton, just because I like Timothy Dalton. Yeah, get him, Knuckles. I'm following your lead. Yeah, I like... There's a lot of, like, holes in my, like, repertoire of movies that I've seen that are, like, considered classics. And I've been working on it. I mean, I watched the original Frankenstein for the first time like 2 years ago. And it is good to watch things that are outside of genres that you like. Because otherwise you're like a very boring... To quote Movie Bob, if all you know are video games, you're a boring person. The only thing related about James Bond I know are the Architect memes. Oh, Pierce Brosnan. I feel like I would like the Pierce Brosnan ones. I mean, I was alive around the time they were coming out, so like I enjoy that kind of like cinematic sensibilities. My queen. Come in, you'll never guess what I found out. Eggman is really Jewish. Rouge, what happened? The transmission was cut off. What's going on? This light, what's going on? Looks like we transported to a completely different location. Sonic, what are you doing here, and where's the doctor? Hey, look, it's Shadow. Now I get it. He must be like you're looking... What? What? Whatever. It must be another race to see who can catch him first. Let's do it. Why, though? Why do we gotta race for it? In fact, Sonic was incredibly friendly about that. He could have just been like, yeah, you know, whatever. We'll get him. Let's team up again. Sonic got hit by a train. Sorry. No! Fucker! This is not gonna go well for either of us, is it? No! This is a fucking disaster. A flame of disaster. Why is Eggman making balloons of Amy's head? He's 12 years old, you sick fuck! Fallon was posting, salacious art of Amy Rose in the group chat the other day. I saw it. I didn't remark on it because I was out and about, but I was like, look, man, I don't need to go to Twitter for my saucy Sonic artwork, okay? I know where to go. What if having a big summer Nintendo Direct, they created a Star Fox 64 promo VHS? Oh, that was a long comment. With a new Star Fox game and put all the other announcements in a sizzle reel? Nintendo will never make another Star Fox. I mean, that's not true. They definitely will. Get off me, you scary-ass teddy bear. You naughty bear. But I would love to see a new Star Fox. I'm not even like a big fan of the series. It's just like I would love to see Nintendo do things besides fucking Mario spin-off bullshit. Sonic is like stuck. Oops. What the fuck? Whoa, chill. Chill out, Shadow. It's not that serious. A magnet? Fuck my stupid chud black hedgehog incel life. How is he catching up? He was frozen for like a minute straight! Enough of you clowns. I'm out of here. Whoa. Almost got... You thought you had me. But you were wrong. Fuck you! Damn it. Yes way, Sonic. No! Uh-oh. I'm about to lose. Because this is... Once you're here, you're basically fucked if you're behind. Damn! To the Shadow Realm, Shadow. Nintendo make Star Fox 1 for the 5th time. Star Fox 0.5. I would love to play Star Fox Zero again. I don't have a Wii U anymore, but I would love to play it, but like not with that shitty fucking nightmare control scheme they had going on. If I could just, you know, make it like a twin stick arrangement, or if you want to do gyro controls, the technology has gotten better, but just don't do this like dual screen retard shit that they did in that game. Naughty Bear was fun. It was a good game. It's just Hitman with teddy bears. The animations in this game are really funny when the characters are stuck frozen or Knuckles is running. To be fair, Knuckles has always had, outside of the Sonic 3 and Knuckles Chaotix, Knuckles has always had weird, like, stiff running animation. Even in Superstars, like, he barely bends his knees to run, which is very strange. But I'm working on a video on Superstars just because I find that game fascinating, but the animation is not one of its strong suits. And hopefully I'll actually have fucking time to record the video this week, because I haven't been able to do anything. I've been so busy. Every day after work, it's just like non-stop stuff going on. I just want to talk about video games on the YouTube. I don't feel like doing none of this work stuff. Boring. I want to push the box. Oh, fuck. Get teddy bear, bitch. Oh, no. I missed the power-up. Oh, jeez, dude. Oops. Fucker! What the hell? What the heck? A pig with a party hat. Oh man, I'm fucked. Gotta go up. Up, Shadow, up! Alright, can the AI rubber band backwards for me? What is this? This isn't Silent Hill Downpour will continue on Tuesday. I'm enjoying Silent Hill Downpour a lot. I'm probably gonna have to like play it again off stream, just because I'm having I had a great time. I think I might be becoming a Silent Hill fan, playing all the games that the Silent Hill fans don't like. I like Silent Hill Downpour, and I really liked Silent Hill F, which everyone hates for some reason. You do it, Sonic, you dickhead. No! Yeah, get out of my way. I win now. Unless you miraculously gain more speed than you can possibly get. Woo! Wasn't it because it's anti-relationship and anti-natal? I mean, my argument for it is that, you know, most people don't get sent to Silent Hill because they're good people. So, like, if Hinako is anti-marriage, if she's regretting getting married, and the game ends, I'm not gonna spoil it. The ending implies she did something very bad. Yeah, why wouldn't she deserve to be there? I think it's time you explained yourself. And do you know where Rouge is? Were you looking for this? I have no time for card games. Star Kino Fox based in Red Pilled Adventure. I mean, they got their fucking GameCube app, put like Assault and Adventure up on the thing just so people could play it. What if your friend were trapped inside this card, eh? Is this still a game to you? This little troublemaker has learned too much for her own good, so I've trapped her in this. Unfortunately, he's not showing us the card, so we literally can't vouch for him being correct about that. I'll figure out what's going on later. Now, hand over that card. New Silent Hills Japan is a mess or something? Well, I'm definitely not getting Townfall until it's like on sale. Like, I don't, disregarding the fact that it's like a first person, like you're like some black guy in Scotland. It's like I'm not a big fan of first person horror games. Do you really want it that badly? Look, if I could have Rouge the Bat trapped in a card, I would pay him like $10,000 minimum. Why don't you test your metal against my very own Metal Sonic here? What if your little friend was trapped in this card? What then? It's something that only plays. It took me a second to reconcile that it was a real lie. Why don't you show me just how unlike Sonic you really are then? There's no way I'm losing to some android fake. I accept your challenge. How many fucking robots does Shadow gotta race? There was like 5 million Shadow androids in Shadow the Hedgehog. Why doesn't... What happened to all those anyway? Did they just all get blowed up? Oh, this is one of those levels where it's the same level again, but like very slow, slightly different. They sure found a way to cut corners on this thing. Fucker. Oh, his ability is to just copy other people's abilities? Interesting. Because he keeps using fucking Chaos Control on me, dickhead! I think I'm gonna lose this one, guys. To be fair, I don't... No, I don't think... I think Shadow could pretty handily beat Metal Sonic in a race. I don't think that's like a difficult question to suss out. He also beats his ass in Shadow Generations too, so... For some reason, he didn't do it in Sonic Heroes, though. There's like, nah, Tails, you do it. You got this. You got it, buddy. Yeah! Alright, now die! What the fuck? Oh, not the landmine. The worst power-up. Well, actually, the magnet is the worst, but the landmine's pretty close. Okay, why is Metal Sonic still moving like 3 times as fast after I use Chaos Control? What the fuck? Metal Sonic makes some interesting sounds. He sounds like he's screaming in agony. Come on now. Fucker! We'll get him. I feel like this is the hardest stage in the game in general. This and, like, the junkyard fuck me up every time. Oh, he fell to his death. Great. Works for me. Yeah. We're doing pretty good. We're doing solid. Oops. Come on, use the power up. What? It didn't do anything! What a load of horse crap. Black Doom dabbed on the Shadow Bots and Eggman forgot to keep the designs. So Metal Sonic forever he goes. What? Well, look, Shadow's out of breath. What an unk. Shadow's getting the Void card from Eggman. Oh, man. Fuck you, Metal Sonic. I feel exactly the same way Shadow looks in that picture. Mildly perturbed. No! Oh, he did the same shit. Oops. Well, it pushed me forward, so I can forgive it. We're doing decent, but we'll see how I fuck it up. I always do. Why am I rolling? Rolling in a Sonic game? Why would anyone do that? Oops. I thought there was a teddy bear, okay? Shadow yell dot wave. I'm gonna put this here. Take that, fuckface. Nice, that didn't fuck me up this time. I don't want to use that. We're almost there. Free Riders making Shadow sound like a vampire is still a funny choice that they... I've never liked Kirk Thornton's voice for Shadow. Never. Like, I wasn't like 100% on Jason Griffith's voice for him either. Like, I like Jason Griffith for Sonic, but I was like, Shadow is like, it's okay. But Kirk Thornton is like terrible. He's got to do like something else, like some other kind of voice, because the one he does do is so bad. It is the year 2026, and I'm still lamenting casting choices in Sonic the Hedgehog games. Oh, my fucking Chaos Control actually hit him for once. Ass swipe. Hold on. Alright, I think we got this. Isn't that the favorite pastime of Sonic fans? Well, now it's drawing Sonic with top surgery scars, but it was at a time a very controversial topic, and everyone had an opinion. I think it's kind of like unanimous. Like Roger Smith is not the best Sonic. Like I don't think any. I'd be very surprised to hear someone say that he's their favorite, because it's like, why? Teams Rouge discovered the Doctor's secret and got turned into a card. I hate it when that happens. I'll have to find the Doctor and find out what the secret is. Hey, Shadow, did you find Eggman? Heh, looks like the Doctor got away from you again. Shut up, I was this close to catching him. Anyway, it doesn't seem like you found him either. It's Chris fucking Redfield, that's why. I don't give a fuck. I just don't like his Sonic voice. Maybe so, but at least I'm not as clueless as you. I'll see you later. Hey, wait, there's no way you're gonna beat me to him. Oh, we're in Iceland. Cool. Or is this Greenland? Come here, fucker. What the fuck? Not this time, Knuckles. That was just like a abominable snowman. That wasn't even a robot. It just exploded. He's getting pretty far ahead of me. I might be screwed. Let me get that power up, though. Let me get that power up. Got his ass. Yes! No! So I had to watch it very slowly tail after me. Damn it. Damn it with the blocks. I curse all blocks. Forever. Chill out, Knuckles. Stay cool. It's been ice seeing you. Oops. Jumped too soon. Oopsie doopsie. Shadow, what the fuck are you doing? Yes, lightning power up. The best thing in the world. Bitches don't know about my lightning power up. I still have my copies of these games. I don't have a functioning PSP. So, I have to emulate them. Alright, not bad. What is Eggman's secret? We'll never know without the Slimy Rouge card. Oh yeah, that card is definitely getting slimed. Funny, because I like Roger Craig Smith in other roles that aren't fucking Sonic. Yeah, I don't know, just like do it. He would be a better Shadow, to be honest. Went to a con and saw a bunch of Sonic fans in line to see Roger Craig Smith. I mean, he's probably very nice. He seems nice. Oh, look, it's Beta. The only acknowledgement he's ever gotten outside of Sonic Adventure. Imagine the smell. Shadow's looking for his Dr. Eggman for his HRT. Zelda block puzzles. Yeah, well, Soul Reaver is really like the pinnacle. I had a dream someone gave me... I just remembered I had a dream that someone gave me a new mouse pad. And I don't have a mouse pad. I'm really disappointed. I have a Diablo Reaper of Souls mouse pad, and I don't like it. It's pretty big, though. Same with the GBA. I have Sonic games on GBA and others, but my GBA DS Lite... Yeah, I have I have a DS that works, so... I would love to... Speaking of DS, I've mentioned it before, I'd love to stream Chronicles if I could find a ROM that didn't fucking crash the second it gave you control of the characters. Continue. Knuckles didn't even, like, try to spin up. He's just so confident that he's gonna win, which means he probably might. The AI is about to, like, fuck me hard. As I was saying. The fuck, man? Yeah. He thought he had me with that little icicle, but he didn't get me. Idiot. Dummy. There he is. He's all the way back in the distance over there. We need a Sonic Rivals 3 stat. We need Sonic Rivals 3 and we need Sonic Riders 4. Crossworlds doesn't count. They really, like, shadow dropped the fucking Switch 2 version of that game. Like, I didn't even know it was out. Now I gotta buy it. Because I have the Switch 1 version, which runs like ass. I could give the Switch 1 version to my brother, and then we could play it online, which he just wouldn't do anyway, because he doesn't like playing online games. We need Sonic Rush 2. We got Sonic Rush 2. We got Sonic Rush 3. It was just called Sonic Colors for some reason. We need Sonic Lost World 3D 2. We need another Sonic Lost World game with really fucking overly difficult, long levels that suck. I would love to have a working 3DS again. I have no idea what happened to mine. I need to play my copy of Sonic Boom Shattered Crystal. We're almost there. Hell yeah. Sonic 4 Episode 3. I would play that. I mean, Superstars is kind of that. Sonic Colors on the DS is also better in both the story and gameplay. How does that happen? Doesn't Colors on the DS also have, like, a bunch of, like, extra characters too. Like the characters that Sega was trying to like sweep under the rug. They like Dimps was like, fuck you. Here's the Chaotix, here's Omega, whatever. They're all here. Oh, Wave, my queen. We need a Telltale Sonic game. I mean, I'd play it. You know I'd play that shit. Wait, Doctor. Tell me the secret you've been hiding. Now! Perhaps you're talking about this card. That's... The Doctor's on that card. Eggman, what's going on here? You better start explaining. Enough of this small talk. Time to take care of both of you. Alright, we're here again. The Sonic friends all there in the DS version, like Team Dark is on a mission and vacation according to Shadow and Rouge. Shadow on a vacation I just can't envision, but who knows? I honestly hope they never bring back Infinite. I know there's some Chaotix case files bullshit. I'm not counting any of that shit. I don't care about that stupid. But like, he's good as like a one-off character. We don't need him to come back. And they're not going to get Liam O'Brien back to voice him anyway. So, you know, no big loss. He was in one game. We heard approximately 5 seconds of his theme song in one cutscene, and then Eggman did the same thing that happens to Kelly in Mass Effect 2 and turned him into like a smoothie. Whoa, 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 whoa. You can put Chris Chan OC in a Sonic game. Which character and which game? Alright, Chris Chan OC. Fuck. That's a good question. I'm trying to think of like Chris Chan OCs that I like will tolerate. Because the problem is they're all like half Pokemon, and I don't want any Pokemon touching my precious Sonic. So that's a good question. Flame the Sunbird, I guess. There are Phoenixes in Sonic. There are little Phoenixes you could collect in Sonic Adventure 2, and there's the Dark Phoenix in Sonic Unleashed, so, you know. You turned Kelly into red paste, and the rest of us saved a cute redhead yeoman. No! That's the canon ending. She gets ground up into a smoothie. Not Count Graduan, no. Look, we already got the Dark Dragon, the Black Dragon in Sonic Superstars, which is basically Count Graduan. So we don't need another one. Eggman 2005. I guess that's Sonic Channel art, so 2005 might be accurate. Doctor's been turned into a card too, just like Rouge? But how would the Doctor have a card of himself? It doesn't make any sense. It's that silver hedgehog from before. This all started when he showed up. He's got to know something about what this is all about. He's got to know something about what this is all about. What is the writing in this game? Was Backbone like ESL or something? Why don't you tell me why you're trailing the Doctor, hmm? Your Shadow. Listen, you don't understand what's going on. Please take this as a warning. The man that you refer to as Doctor, there's a chance that he's not the real Eggman. What? So then the real Eggman is the one who's been turned into that card? What? Eggman's been turned into a card too? Are the two of you having fun? Doctor. Good timing. I can hear everything I want straight. I can hear everything I want straight from the Doctor. I'm like, the dialogue is throwing me off. He's my target. I can't let you through. Why do we have to fight over this? We both want to kill him. If I was a Japanese intern with a dictionary or early Google Translate, fair, that's possible. Uh-oh. Remember how Archie Sonic would draw all the characters with big feet with toes? Until Sega confirmed that the characters do not have toes for some reason. Why would they do that? Let people dream, will ya? No! He went too far! Get out of the way, Silver. Yes way, in fact. I'm ahead of you. And it's gonna stay that way! I missed Amy's toe. I don't think they ever drew Amy without shoes on, but I'm willing to do the research to find out. I don't know where I'm going. Here we go. Yeah. Get that fucker. I'm getting pretty good at these weirdo stage designs. Oh, fuck! Saber, when are you streaming again? We need more Star Wars streams. Go on Evan's podcast where he talks about Star Wars. I'm sure you guys could gab for days. Fuck you! Yeah, it's what if instead of Amy Rose, her name was Amy's Toes? That would be pretty cool. And she had her feet exposed at all times. We're not doing guests at this time. I should bring back the Real Gamers Only podcast. I just don't have the time. Fuck you, Silver. You fuck up my controls, I fuck up your loop. Get out of my way. He just went back up. Alright, bye. We got this. He got confused and just never came back down. Beat his ass. Sonic versus Metal Sonic, 1993. That is accurate. But I like Star Wars. Star Wars is good. I'm not shit-talking Star Wars. Who are you? What you said is true, then the real Doctor is trapped inside that card. It seems the time we stop playing this childish game any longer. You are quite right, I am not Eggman. It's Eggman Nega! He sounds exactly the same too, except his voice is a little more nasally. Eggman Nega, but you look like... Just like, well, I would say he doesn't really look just like him. He dresses differently for one, and his nose is colored properly, unlike Eggman, and his mustache is gray, because he's probably older. Of course I do, for I'm a descendant of Eggman. See, this is not jive with the plot of Sonic Rush. What is descendant? Now that I've told you the truth, I'll have to dispose of you. Let's see how you do against Metal... Oh, I guess we'll race Metal Sonic now. Metal Sonic has been programmed with all of your moves and attack patterns from your last encounter, and now he'll prove to be an admirable adversary for you. Whatever. Now why don't I show that fake why they call me the ultimate life form? Why is ultimate capitalized because the other two words in that statement are not? We got this. He's not even trying. He knows he's gonna fucking mog me. What if we didn't race, though? What then? Not bad. We got him. We froze him. What if instead of racing Sonic and Shadow just went Sonic and ordered onion rings? I fucking love Sonic, man. I could go for a foot-long chili cheese dog right about now, but... I mean, that would really hit with the hangover, but I'm not driving. Though the closest Sonic to me is like 45 minutes away. It ain't happening. I could make some, like, Uber slave do it for me, but I don't want to spend the money. Why do I feel like I'm going faster than normal? Fuck you, dickhead! Cool. Too cool for school. You're doing pretty decent. I might fuck it up, though. Uh-oh, I fucked it up. Every time I say I'm gonna fuck it up, I fuck it up. Mine, dickhead. Piss off. Asshole. This fucking guy. Oh, he's gonna mog me. I knew it. Oh, he fell to his death. Great. Cool. My nose is itchy. Ah! Kieran beat a JRPG on stream. About damn time. He's been playing Eternal Sonata for 5 fucking years. Yeah, we did it. I'm off seed oil, so no Sonic for me. Well, I mean, I'm eating. Wait, I already got this card. What the fuck? I've been eating pretty healthy, so except for yesterday, obviously. But we're the next couple of weeks are probably going to be like pretty clean. Can you kill Sonic in this game? No, you can beat him up though. Supersonic double cheeseburger with a Route 44 half sweet, half unsweet tea. Add peach for flavor and 1 order of onion rings and a side order of small tots. Eternal Sonata takes like 5 fucking years to end. I mean, look, I've played Death Stranding. I've experienced longer endings than that, I'm sure. Alright, what's next? We gotta fight the monkey now, right? Nowhere left to run. I cannot lose. If I lose now, I won't be able to change the future. What change the future? Is that what you've been trying to do? I won't let you get away with that. Very well, then. It looks like I have to put you down myself. Imagine Shadow, like, being euthanized by a dog. Like, they have him, like, injecting him with, like, a little serum to put him to sleep. Like, sorry, you've been acting up too much, buddy. Gotta look good in that groom. Well, I mean, I fortunately haven't really been missing any workouts. I mean, I've had a couple of weeks where I've, like, done, like, lazier workouts, but I haven't, like, missed a single one, really. It's just, I gotta eat less goy slop. Which sucks, because I love goy slop. It's so tasty. It's designed by our overlords to tickle my tummy. And I appreciate it for that. All you had to do was follow the damn train, CJ! Eggman Nega is Eggman's descendant in this game, so Nega is disrespecting his, like, great-great-great-uncle Shadow. Shadow's an adopted uncle, though, like Heathcliff in Wuthering Heights. It doesn't really matter. And he's an asshole, like Heathcliff in Wuthering Heights. Turning point, I'm about to root. Yeah, I'll like binge eat Sonic for days after playing Turning Point Fall of Liberty. Heathcliff the cat was in Wuthering Heights. Yeah, like he was torturing his whole family, and it's like this big fat orange cat is ruining our lives. How do you not know the plot of the book? That's exactly what happens. Doing them leg days, yes. Your legs like 30% of your body's musculature, so you kind of have to. You're not really going to build mass if you're, like, not doing it evenly. The big fat orange cat Heathcliff. Why do he only build, like, the top part of the gorilla? What if he built the whole gorilla? Why did he build a gorilla at all? Well, he's a mad scientist, okay? All these goofy-ass robot designs make sense when you realize it's Eggman Nega and not regular Eggman. Is it still Eggman in the cockpit, though? Yeah, it is. It's just regular Eggman in there. Why? It's Transmetal Optimus Primal from Beast Wars. That's a good pull. Flying Dog. We love Flying Dog, don't we? Brock Lesnar had to cut weight, so his upper body was massive, but had tiny legs. Now you've done it. You've made me very, very angry. Now I'll use this camera to transform the whole planet into a card. Wait, Eggman, nigga. He says it with like all caps, like he's yelling it like it's a slur. There's nothing you can do. Goodbye. No, I'm too late. It's like you said before. He was only impersonating the doctor. It looks like you've realized who the true enemy is, Shadow. It looks like you have a problem. How did you get out of the card? That's right, I'm the real Dr. Eggman. Back in the flesh thanks to you, Shadow. So it looks like we have a common enemy. Want to come along? Is that a question? Very well. Then off we go, out into space. Hang on. What's up, Ahab? Alright, we're up to the end of Shadow's story. Nice. For now, I'll help you protect the future. Do you want? I don't give a fuck. You better be plugging Evan's streams. For some reason, we still can't add Evan to the group chat, though. His account's all fucked up on Twitter. This, you know what this kind of reminds me of? Duke Nukem Manhattan Project. What a great game. Easily the best version of the Duke Nukem theme song. And it's 5 seconds long, which fucking sucks. Uh-oh. What's wrong with it? A better game that you should be playing instead? No, it's not as good as Sonic Rivals, but it is a good game. It's one of the better Duke Nukem games. I'm gonna type in on this computer. I'm planning to stream after this. I'm gonna play Into the Radius 2. Sweet. I don't know if I'll be able to tap in because I'm probably gonna have to make dinner because my fiance's she's more hungover than I am. So I gotta do some cooking, but I might have you on in the background while I'm doing it. I'll tap in if I can. What's wrong with my... I don't know, man. It won't let us add you to the fucking group chat. I don't know what's wrong with your account. He deactivated, but he reactivated. It's the same @. We're gonna troubleshoot Evan's Twitter account live. Technically, it's a brand new account. Why? Why'd you delete your old one? What did you do? No! Woo! Just that no one had taken the @ shadow ban me? Why? I would never shadow ban anyone. I'll just ban you. Banned, banned, banned. Gone. Forever. Would have kept it gone, but I realized the only tech support for YouTubers is fucking Twitter. Yeah, YouTube only will, like, listen to your appeals if you're kicking up a fuss online. Actually appealing to them through their own system doesn't work. Because YouTube is the most evil company in the world. Well, that's not true. Twitch is worse, which is why I don't stream on Twitch. I'm not streaming on the website that gives Hassan Piker money. I'll do Kick, I'll do Rumble, I'll do Odyssey, I'll do whatever, but I'm not doing Twitch. I'd have to be truly banned off of everything before I start streaming on Twitch. Not even kidding, there is not a support system for YouTube partners. Why? Hey, look at that cool artwork of Omega. I wonder if there's an action figure of him and it's reasonably priced. Just kidding, it's hundreds of dollars. About time you showed Shadow, I'll give you a hand too. Sonic, just stay out of my way. Sonic was doing the okay hand symbol, he's a white nationalist. I guess he would be a blue nationalist, although his skin is white. Fine, fine, I'll stream on YouTube next time, yeesh. The problem is YouTube is really bad for discoverability. How did that work? But I just find Twitch such a reprehensible platform, I refuse to use it. I'll use Twitch to watch my homies stream, but I'm not gonna stream myself. I don't use Twitch either. Yeah, exactly. Although I will say YouTube is kind of unk-coded. All the kiddies hang out on Twitch now. Or they just live stream themselves, like, getting hit by cars on TikTok. I'm 30, I am unk. It's okay, you're not as unk as Kieran. Kieran's like 500 years old. Might as well be streaming on Facebook Live. I think Jack Salfani occasionally streams on Facebook Live. That's how fucking old he is. I always think it's funny when Jack Scalfani goes live and it's like, listen, bro, like, we don't want to hear from a guy who's had multiple strokes because of his terrible diet about politics. We get it. You're a fat old guy. You're right leaning, but you're also like, you're like a boomer con. So you're not going to tell us anything we haven't heard before. I just think people should come in here legally. One big advantage of YouTube, you can just set up a stream ahead of time and link to the exact video before you even start streaming, which is at least convenient as much as I hate Yoidentube. I can't figure that out. I'm too retarded, so that's never going to happen on my end. Oh, okay. Sheesh. Make a vow, Amy's toes will be found. He made a vow, her toes will be found. Oh, Fallon, I was talking about how you were posting Amy Rose of Rule 34 in the chat earlier. We always be like, but if it wasn't the other, what if imagine if the roles were reversed, Evan. Just imagine it. Can you imagine if the roles were reversed? Imagine that. That'd be crazy. Imagine if they were reversed. Anyway, I'm gonna be beheaded in public. It sure was nice of Sonic to stop and turn the switch. Yeah, Shadow couldn't have possibly done that. He really needed the help. What the fuck? Where am I? I don't know if I'm gonna make it, chat. We got less than a minute, and I've been botching this whole level. It fucked up my timeline! That's exactly what I want my timeline to be. I don't know what your problem is. So this whole game is a ghost race? Yeah, pretty much. That's basically the entire premise. Metal Overlord. I played Ghost Rider last... Wait, hold on. I use OBS to stream, which just has a button to manage stream where you can set up stuff ahead of time. I didn't know that, man. I mean, Ghost Rider was a fun game to stream. I had a great time playing that again, even though it's a very easy game. This must be the center of the space. Hmm? Isn't that an escape rocket? He's going to use that to turn the entire planet into a card. It took you long enough to get here. Why are you trying to change the future? I'm here to change my destiny. I come from a long line of brilliant scientists, but that lineage was disrupted with Dr. Eggman's failures. Oh, broken branch. Boo-hoo. As a result, I have been denied my destiny as the world has refused to recognize my brilliance. So by removing Dr. Eggman's life and failed attempts at success, I will alter our... Why don't just kill him? Just shoot him with a gun. Like, what is all this, like, turning Earth into a fucking card shit? Once I set Rouge's card into the rocket, it's all over. Just relax and enjoy the moment, for it will be your last. Now, if you'll just excuse me. Listen, Preston. Hit me with the $59, and we will... Turning Point will be next. I will delay Eli's awesome thumbnail even longer. And we'll play Turning Point. I have to order a copy, though. A gun would be much too quick a punishment. Fuck you, Metal Sonic. No! Frig off, buddy. I really don't know how you're supposed to, like, avoid this. It just kind of, like, hits you 1,000,000 times really fast. Bro refuses to procreate and pass down his genius genes. Eggman is a Volcel, okay? We know he gets bricked up. He says so in Sonic X, but, like, he's just like, I will never procreate, I will never feel the touch of a woman, and that is entirely on purpose. He's a feminist. It's degrading to them. So wait, Shadow the only one getting the real story with Nega, or is Eggman also planning to turn the planet into a card? No, Shadow's getting... They hint that it's Eggman Nega in Knuckles and Sonic stories, but they never figure it out. I hate when people make that dumb argument in movies. No, a gun is too easy, bro. It ain't about that. Just remove the issue with a quick click and resume. Well, look, they're mad scientists for a reason. They don't follow like normal fucking conventional logic when they're coming up with these dumbass plans. Like, why did Metal Sonic send Sonic a letter telling him he was going to take over the world in Sonic Heroes? Who knows? He's just an idiot. Doesn't that make him Negman? Yeah, they call him that because he's always negging the Foids. But Eggman is a Volcel. Eggman Nega is a true blue incel. Like, he wants to get laid, but he can't. Look at that sick move he's pulling. Yeah, I got to use my iframes to just completely dodge the electricity. No! I just gotta get one more hit. Hell yeah. Die. It's regular Eggman in there again. I guess he's in costume right now. Sexy Rouge the Bat card. Nice. Shadow skin unlocked. Mamma mia, look at that Foid. Thanks for saving me, Shadow. That was a bit too close for comfort. What were you thinking? There's no way I'd lose to someone like him who blames their own failures on the past. So true. Don't be black-pilled. Like Shadow says, take the white pill. I thought Metal Sonic did that to successfully copy their data from the early stages. I guess, but... You know, then they knew where his air fleet was. That's my Shadow. She's over on that side now. That means she's macking on him. Hey, why not take a peek into our own future? I'll pass. Ooh, stone cold. Come on, Shadow. At the very least, we'd be able to do some treasure hunting together. We could start with the other cards Eggman had. Do what you like. Hey, wait a minute. Come on. Sonic is blue-pilled. Notice funny how all teams get copied halfway except Team Rose, who sucks until the very end to be copied in Heroes. I mean, he probably would have won if he copied Big's data, because Big is like a Giga Chad. All right, let's start Silver Story. We're probably not going to get through the whole thing today, but let's start it. Take a sip of my coffee. You know, I'll get another cup of coffee real quick. I'll be right back. This game is cheaper than Sonic Chronicles. Why? This game is... Well, get it with the... Sonic Rivals 2. Get Sonic Rivals 2 with the box and the instruction manual and tell me that shit's cheap. All right, I'll be right back. Cheaply made, you mean? Okay. Yeah, the second game is a lot more fleshed out, I think. They have full voice acting and everything. You got 8 playable characters instead of 5, which you unlock Metal Sonic after you beat all the stories. So yeah, but I've mentioned this last stream that I kind of like the stage, the art design of the stages in this game better than the second game. The second game stages are fucking like weird. They are unique stage themes though, which is like more than we can ask of actual Sonic Team. Come all this way to find me. This must be something very important. Hey Eggman, I've got something to ask you about someone I'm looking for. What do you want with the doctor? Who's there? You better not get in my way. We're immediately getting confrontational for no reason. I won't let you harm the doctor. Take care of him for me. Sonic is blue-pilled, Shadow is black-pilled. Clearly this is where the pill colors came from in the Sonic universe. It's not a coincidence. It's Providence, it's prophecy. Wait, Eggman. I love Silver. I wish we could play as him in a main game again. He was a big reason I got this game, because I was like, oh, they brought him back. How are they going to bring him back? I needed to know the lore reasons. And the reasons are just like, he just traveled back in time because Eggman Nega's up to some tomfoolery. Yeah, fuck you. I think Silver and Knuckles probably have the best abilities, especially if you're playing multiplayer. Like, Silver is like, busted. The Sonic Universe Shadow wrote the Gamergate Manifesto. All these women and minorities came in and ruined gaming for everyone. Doing the Shadow voice is starting to hurt my throat. I'm glad we're not doing his story anymore. Doing pretty good. I see a power-up and I want it. Oh, Silver keeps moving when he uses his ability, too. That's busted. Like, Sonic's ability is probably the worst one, because it's a speed boost, but you can only see so far ahead of you, so you're just gonna fuck yourself up. Rubber banding ass AI. I see you sneaking up behind me, Shadow, you fucker. What? I'm gonna lose the first level because Shadow fucked me! What is your preferred backstory for the whole Blaze Silver Nega stuff? I can't have a preferred backstory because they're so intertwined, it's all fucked up. Not Shadow Fever! Let's restart race. Well, because, like, Silver being from the future, that's fine. Eggman Nega... Well, his name makes no sense in either capacity, because if he's from the future, what makes him, like, Nega Eggman? He's just Eggman's descendant. He should be like Eggman Black or something, like Goku Black. And in the timeline where he's from a different dimension, how could he be negative Eggman if he serves the exact same purpose in his universe as Eggman does? I don't really care. I don't think they need to keep bringing characters back. I don't think it's necessary. I like having Blaze and Silver around, but, like, they're gonna contrive ways to bring them back for, like, fucking racing games or whatever. Actually, they don't even bother with that anymore. Silver and Blaze just, like, show up now. Silver's just in Sonic Forces for some reason. And he gets his shit kicked in by Infinite, which is just, like, unbelievable. That's the worst scene in that whole game, is Silver getting his ass kicked by Infinite. Completely nonsense. Hated it. Dodge this stationary object, bitch. We can do this. Shadow is getting really, really close. He's rubber banding again. It's the game's fault, not mine. Obviously. I mean, that goes without saying. Alright, we're almost there. Cool. Nega Eggman should be a good guy. In Darkwing Duck, Nega Duck was the evil Darkwing Duck. Exactly. Silver finished his story. He didn't really need to come back. If you're going to have, like, these long narratives with lots of cutscenes, like, you know, characters do have to, like, go away after a while. Missed opportunity not putting Gems Collection on PSP. Yeah, Gems Collection must not have sold very well or something, because, like, I think it's one of the harder Sonic collections to get a hold of, which makes sense because it's got Sonic Racing on it, which is one of the best Sonic games. You can't miss a character if they don't go away. Exactly. There are people who miss, you know, Emerald and Infinite and etc. And it's like, okay, they don't need to come back constantly. Like, maybe if they re-released those games, we could see those characters again without having to fuck up the timeline just so we can, for some member berries. Hell yeah, I dropped that shit on him. I mean, you know, no one really cares if they bring back Wendy Witchart. Eventually a character will fade into memory, and it'll be a nice little reference to see them again, but, like, you don't... Like, I always thought Metal Sonic was gonna be, like, a one and done. Well, that's not true. He did show up in 2 games on the Genesis. It was Sonic CD and Knuckles Chaotix. But why is he the one that keeps coming back? Mecha Sonic's way cooler. He's in the comics, though, because the comics are gay and can't let anything die off either. What the hell? Oh, Shadow must have, like, launched a power-up at me or something. Nice try, Bozo. Failed again. Remember when people used to say epic fail? If you remember that, you're 500 years old. This game is amazing. It sure is. I mean, it looks really good. PSP had great graphics. I feel like it should run at 60 FPS, but nothing I can do about that. So this is who you were warning me about in your transmission? Hey, wait a second. I think you might be wrong here. I'm just here to ask about someone named Eggman Nega. Why do they always capitalize the Nega? Ooh, Eggman Nega. I have no clue who you're talking about. Chudfinite beat Soiver and Force. Shut up. Shut up, Sneedvance. Stop this nonsense. It's driving me crazy. Alright, we gotta fight the turtle. Turtle time. Turtle Town is turtle soup. Fucker. So why a turtle? He picked a turtle and he's a turtle. He has a hawk, which is not the first time he's done one. He had the egg hawk in Sonic Heroes. What are the other ones? I'm pretty sure he has a giant bull. He has a giant bull robot in Rivals 2. Shadow, you dummy. Nega hates Sonic lore. He just wants to be there to be a happening once in his altered dimension future life. Nothing ever happens, unfortunately. Didn't they just bring back Johnny? Like, who the fuck asked for Johnny to come back? Eggman has a bull, is he the quartering? Yeah. I miss my wife, Tails. I miss her a lot. Feel sorry for Why? PSP was awesome. I know you know something about that guy. If you really need to know, I'll tell you. But only if you can defeat the blue hedgehog. Hey, get back here, Eggman. Get out of my way. I've got some personal business with him. Hey, you sure have an attitude. Who are you anyway? My name is Silver. I can't tell you why, but I need to get to him before you. Okay, Silver, bring it on. I like challenges. If there's any place I would go, Member Berries, you'd think it would be like the racing games to not screw up the timelines more. I love that. That's my biggest disappointment with fucking Crossworlds, is there's no story. Sonic games have always had stories in their racing games, except for like Sonic R and Sonic Drift. They've always treated the story modes, the racing games, with kind of the same gravitas of like a main game, which is always cool. Feels like a jip, you know? It's like you're really prioritizing the online scene, which doesn't last forever. Game was made to the characters would be Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy instead of the main characters. The strong one, the edgy one, the telekinesis one, the metal one. Pure Kino era. Yeah. They knew who, like, the characters people, the fan favorites people wanted. I mean, I like Amy, obviously, but, like, you know, we gotta go, we're going for pure cool factor. We gotta, who's the coolest guys in the series? If Ian Flynn wrote it, it'd be like, Mephiles is here. I remember, like, early, like, shortly after Sonic Generations came out, like, Ian Flynn was already out and about, like, well, it's my theory that the Time Eater is, like, residual energy from Mephiles. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. That's stupid. That's gay comic book shit. No one cares. Ian Flynn, remember the time? That's his whole thing. It's annoying. We don't even have the time stones. We get it. You also have played the games. You know stuff that happened in the games. That's really impressive. Move, fuckface. What the hell? Alright, we did it. Hey, Peter, remember the time? Hey, Lois, remember that time I raced a hedgehog? If Ian Flynn did it, it would have a gay liberal OC. Right? Tangle and Whisper would be in this fucking game if he had his way. Sonic 2, great. We got that one again. Oops. What the fuck? Always the weird bugs when I'm streaming. None of this shit happens when I'm playing games on my own. My computer gets performance anxiety. And it should, because it runs like shit. Silver is so super serious in this game. I mean, he's pretty serious in Sonic 06. According to Sonic fans on Twitter, the comics make him into like a comic relief character, which is like, that's literally, why even have him there? Why is Silver there if you're just gonna not acknowledge his like entire personality? I am the lore master. The characters will behave completely differently from how they've always been, though, because I don't like it. I don't like this particular aspect of the lore, so me knowing about the lore actively goes against the fiction. Silver can't move this fast. This doesn't make any sense. He's always been slow. Woo! All I know about IDW comic is that one zombie arc that was literally the first arc of the comic, and that's why I stopped reading it. I was like, oh, we're starting with zombies? Forget it. I don't need to read this. Works for the modern Sonic fanbase because they don't play the games, just pretend to read IDW. Makes me almost wish for the old 2D versus 3D. I know, like, I was never like, oh, this is objectively, this version of Sonic is objectively better than another, but the cringe Twitter fan base makes me kind of like, I'm just gonna play the old games. He redid all of Generations dialogue for no reason, but then they left all the text bubbles still in there from the original version, so Amy is still like her personality when you talk to her outside of cutscenes. Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Sonic's leather suit unlocked. Cool. Sonic's got his GIMP suit in this game. Sweet. You can clearly see a divide between who likes and dislikes IDW depending on how good their favorite characters were treated in IDW. I just hated it from the get-go because it was too many stupid, like, fanfic characters that were dumb, and I just didn't like any of them. Move aside, I already told you I need to talk to him first. You're starting to get on my nerves, you fucker. Why would you want a DBZ style fights in your Sonic comic when you can have OC's therapy? Right. I've always, like, ever since, like, the first adventure, like, Sonic is, I mean, no, even as early as, like, Sonic CD, Sonic has been very anime adjacent. So them, like, turning it into this, like, Reddit, like, Tumblr bullshit, like, it just doesn't go with the series history at all. And that could be kind of blamed on Sega, because in 2010 they got very scared of their own creation because Soylenial critics made them feel bad. In the early to mid 2000s, there were a ton of Sonic OCs. Yes. I mean, they still exist. I mean, Perp, he's not in the chat today, but he's got, like, his OC is just, like, purple metal Sonic. I don't know what the lore is or whatever. He draws good, though, so, you know. Good on him. Being an autistic Sonic fan is really the best way to get good at art. I spent so much of my childhood drawing Sonic characters. Not as much, though, but I mean, yeah, no, like, there was that meme, like, Google your name plus the hedgehog and see what comes up. No one could top Cold Steel. I mean, Thomas, you know, you're aware of Danny the Panda, right? His lore is that a backup Metal Sonic got involved in an inner city gang that liked Crown Royal. Sonic Force was basically the Sonic OC game, but it was tainted by Soylenial writing instead of just being a side game where it should have been. And also, the customization was really fucking weak. You had better customization than Sonic Battle. Sonic OC's Tony Soprano is Big the Cat. Was Cold? I think Cold Steel was supposed to be ironic, but like, I still remember Spax 3's OC, which was just him like in his like shitty like cargo pants and hoodie with drawn with like the face of Shadow the Hedgehog, but he's blue with black accents. He certainly knows how to run. I'll give him that. Hey, did you see that guy carrying something strange? Actually, he has a weird camera that changes things to cards. Wait a minute, who are you? We have to fight now. What are you mumbling about? Got no time to explain it to someone like you. Oh, ooh. Sorry, you're too low IQ to understand my epic gamer motivations. Someone like me. Sorry, you're the only non-hedgehog in the cast in this game. We didn't like your kind here, Knuckles. Sorry. I don't have time to deal with you right now. See ya. You little... Start strangling Silver, Homer Simpson style. You know what? I'm already this far. I might as well do Silver's entire story today. That coming from the whitest hedgehog. He is the whitest hog we know. Yeah, man, I'm fine with them bringing Silver back in, like, racing games or whatever, but, like, as much as I would like to see him in a main game again, like, they could just give him, like, a spin-off, but they won't, because he's not popular enough for a spin-off game, and critics would, like, rape it. It'd be 2004 all over again. No! I wonder if that'll actually affect him if he goes on the zipline. Ah! Eek! Only Silver could make Knuckles have a Hank Hill rage moment. Isn't Silver canonically like 13 years old? Oh right, I think they unaged all the characters because I don't know, like they thought it was confusing or something. I don't know, but I remember Silver was like very young compared to Sonic and Shadow. Doing pretty good. Oops. Use the fucking firepower. It's like Ash Ketchum being 12 for 20 years somehow. Yeah. Floating timeline stuff like that is like, eh. At least we don't see, like, Sonic's origin change every decade. All I know about Sonic is Eggman is the best. Eggman is the best character, and he consistently has the best voice actors. Most Sonic plots is like Eggman is doing something nefarious. It releases a cosmic card, and Sonic goes Super Saiyan by using the 7 Gemeralds. Well, in Superstars, it's not a cosmic. He used to just be like the main threat. Unfortunately, no Sonic character aside from Shadow is popular enough for his or her spin-off. Even Shadow had to be bundled with the most critically acclaimed Sonic game, and it only sold 2 million. I blame that on overinflated budgets. That camera technology shouldn't exist in this time. How'd you get it? Well, it seems like you're quite perceptive. Allow me to explain. If you can win a race against my dear Metal Sonic, that is... Oh, this is like Injustice-ass writing. Like, Superman, we gotta fight now. That outdated machine doesn't say... Oh, ooh. He's calling him retro. He is retro. He debuted in 1993. There's literally a 13-year gap between the first appearance of Metal Sonic and Silver. Fuckface! At least Silver hit the stanky leg while he was frozen. What the fuck is happening? We're doing pretty good, I think. Every time I say we're doing good, I fuck it up immediately, so I really should keep my fucking mouth shut. Our Sonic Heroes, that Metal was revealed to be the main villain in that game. Yeah. He was LARPing as Eggman in, like, this, like, Terminator 2 T-1000, like, liquid metal shit. It was cool. And then Eggman, I guess, just ripped out his fucking voice box because he's never spoken another word since. Now he just makes, like, generic robot sounds, which is kind of a bummer. Come on. We gotta do this. We gotta win. I hate Metal Sonic because he doesn't have toes. I like Metal Sonic. I just prefer Mecha Sonic. He's way cooler. Mecha Sonic from Sonic 3, not from Sonic 2. I hate that piece of shit. Fuck that guy. Oh, okay. I guess my power-up just didn't work for some reason. Sure, why not? Oh, he's right behind me. Woo! Silver is the Zoomer hedgehog that comes back in time to show Boomer shadow crime statistics once Nega took over. Black Oak. I forgot that the different Black Arms had unique names. Catwoman wanted to be with Batman, and he savagely beats her, headbutts her, uppercuts her, blows her through a wall, and then runs her over with the Batmobile. He's right behind me. Well, that just happened. There literally is a character in Shadow the Hedgehog named Black Bull. It appears that Eggman knows what that camera can do. So my question is, how did he get his hands on it? God, we went from a future that was destroyed by a fire monster to a future where, like, people have cameras that turn things into cards, like the world's most retarded Polaroid. Well, you've been wasting your time. I've been figuring out his next move. What? If you could keep... but I will only tell you if you race me. Blah, 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 blah. Black Bull's Jeremy's favorite Sonic character. He sees the Black Bull and he says, "How was your weekend?" How was everybody's weekend? I know, like next to nothing about this, like, chibi reviews shit. It's like, I know it's people, like, doing, like, line-crossing harassment to the guy. Even though, like, I'm pretty sure he's a lolicon, so it's like, I've heard him speak once, and he has the worst voice and most obnoxious personality I've ever seen, so I kind of get it, but, you know, you shouldn't be visiting people's graves and fucking with those. His brother has nothing to do with this. His brother would probably be just as embarrassed about him as you guys are. Oh, fuck me. He's right arm. He is right behind me, isn't he? Oh, fuck you! I get to push the box! Uh-oh. Yes way. These levels are longer than, like, most of the stages in Sonic Forces. Most of the stages in Sonic Forces, a lot of them can be beaten in under, like, a minute and a half. Fuck. Can't see shit. Everybody in this game loves to race, trying to figure out who is the best racist. I mean, it's obviously Silver. He just straight up told Knuckles, like, I don't like speaking to your kind. You're obviously genetically predisposed to having a low IQ. Hold on. People gotta stop putting their personal lives on. Yeah. Unless you're making, like, a ton of money off of it. I don't think he makes money off of it. You know what's crazy? I made a really stupid active shooter meme like an hour before that shit. Oh, man. I didn't even make a tweet about it this time. I was too busy. It's like, I'm at a comic book convention. What's going on in the wider world? I have no idea. Is that the light chow? That is not the light chow. That is the chaos chow. That's the neutral chow. They fucked it up. They're wrong. Alright, we gotta race Sonic again. Silver can't do spin dashes. Backbone Entertainment, you don't know anything about the lore. Oops. I need to send you the meme. I think you'd appreciate it. Yeah, send it me in DMs. I'll check it out. I will say, like, 99% of the time, if someone sends me, like, a link to something, I'm not clicking it. I will read the link and see if I can Google it, but I will not click the link, because, I mean, you've seen, like, Manlet King got his account hacked pretty badly. Like, I don't want that shit happening to me. I know you want to trust your mutuals, but, like, you can't trust that they haven't been hacked. It's not their fault. But it's a safety precaution, and I think it's a good one. The power-ups don't seem to respawn, so it really does seem like, oh, the guy who's in first gets all the advantages. This is like anti-Mario Kart. Fuck! The volume of the characters' voices also seems to be wildly inconsistent. This is a cool looking level, though. I like ice levels with different colored icicles. It's a penguin. There are people who will want you dead over a joke. I keep getting those fake Steam messages. Hey, come vote on my game. Yeah, no. Nope, not clicking. The guy who's in first gets all the advantages, just like real life. I used to watch pirated anime and get my shit hacked. Fucking Kieran will literally download GTA 5 300 megabyte no virus voila and be fine. Thorn hack would reveal a lot of inappropriate Sonic art. Wrong! Oh, look, it's Delta. He gets referenced even less than Beta. I clear my bookmarks like every couple of weeks. Hey, Eggman, things are finally starting to make sense. Eggman Nega, who I'm looking for, would never let his camera out of his sight. So that means you must be Eggman Nega. Well, now, that's an interesting theory, but do you have any proof? Hey, Eggman, are we done with your little game yet? I suppose I have enough data to proceed with my plans, but if I defeat you now, there won't be anyone left to get in my way in the present or in the future. The future, you've given yourself away. That's a big if, Eggman. Get ready. Oh, Egg Lynx? This is supposed to be a lynx? I thought it was a mole. Like the one on my back. Oops. Oopsie. Also, Reddit Eggman source. Well, he is a feminist. In the timeline where Nega is from an alternate universe, him and Eggman are buddies, whereas in the Rivals timeline, he doesn't seem to like Eggman at all. So imagine if Eggman, classic Eggman and modern Eggman and Eggman Nega all teamed up. They would surely beat Sonic. Knockoff Voltron as robot. Kinda, yeah. It does have that aesthetic. Yeah, Kieran clicks on some shady links. I don't know. He'll send me stuff and I'll be like, bro, I'm not clicking that. He tried to send me a ROM for Sonic Chronicles that supposedly worked, and I was like, look, buddy, we're besties, but I ain't clicking that shit. Why doesn't Eggman make a nuke and launch it at Sonic? Look at Sonic, he's like crashing out over there. I mean, wasn't that the plot of Sonic 3? He was building the nuke. Black Warrior. Can't be sure, but there's something about his speech and his mannerisms. No, it has to be. He's got to be Eggman Nega. But if that's the case, then where is the real Eggman? So we meet again. Why don't you tell me why you're trailing the doctor, your shadow. Listen, you don't understand what's going on. Please take this as a warning. The man that you refer to as Doctor, there's a chance that he's not the real Eggman. What? So then the real Eggman is the one who's been turned into that card. Eggman's been turned into a card too. Dang, I knew that accident with the camera. Are you two having fun? This ends now. I'm going to expose you for who you really are, no matter what it takes. No, the doctor's mine. Stay out of my way. Alright, we got 2 more chapters. People are getting turned into cards. Yeah, that's the plot of this game. Eggman Nega is disguised as Eggman, turning people into cards. and he gets pissed off, so he tries to turn the entire Earth into a card. Oops. No! Chaos Control, fuck you! Eggman Pitbull. I'm going up. I always go forward on that path, and I want to see if there's anything better this way. Yes, there's a power-up. I'm taking the upper path every time from now on. Everyone must race. This is a race war. Oh, I was hoping there'd be like a power-up up there. I guess not. Scalper's literally destroying the earth in this game. I mean, you know, that's what it's like being a Sonic fan in 2026. Like this game predicted the Jack-specific Sonic figures being impossible to get at reasonable fucking prices. You don't want to know how much I paid for Chaos. I am not buying the Omega figure. I love Omega, but you know what? It's like $250. I'm not doing it. Maybe they'll re-release it. I can be hopeful they'll re-release it, but I doubt it. I hate scalpers. Total scalper death. I don't care what medium it is, what fandom it is. I hate them. They're the worst people on Earth. They did not render Silver's black eyeliner. For some reason. That was just a detail too far. This looks like the Wall-E Earth. Kinda, yeah. Except instead of being created by Rogue AI, it's created by just the fat guy. Is Boss Man Jack retired now? I think he's in jail again. He's always in and out of jail, that one. Sonic Shuffle S plot. Look, you know what? They never brought back Lumina and Void. Super Shadow. Look how cool he looks. Why not give yourself up? There's no doubt in my mind that you're Eggman Nega. If you know that much, then the reason you're here is... That's right, I came from the future to bring you back. I can't allow you to abuse the camera's power. I admire your determination, but I'm afraid I can't allow you to capture me. I'll let Metal Sonic play with you in order to buy me the time I need to quietly sneak away. Oh, and you'll find that Metal Sonic is a tad bit more of a capable opponent than before. Oh my god, he said it! Is he more capable? He always seems to be about the same. The level's just harder. Oh no! Oopsie. Oopie doop. I somehow interrupted him fucking up my controls. Can't complain, but I don't know how I did that. Out of the way. I go this way. You go home. What the fuck? Stop giving me magnets! It's the worst power-up! I don't need a magnet. Oh, he fucked me up this time, dick face. Oops. Botched it. Big time. Man, I was really struggling to get through this week's Man at the Internet, though. Josh crashing out about the fucking... not Stellar Blade, Pragmata is like... It's so, like... I don't know. I think he's losing his mind a little bit. I'm surprised Eggman is alive, considering the amount of people he pissed off. The government pays him. He's fine. Janny Juice. I still like him. I know people love to like say he's sus, and I don't believe that, but I think he's just so mired in negativity all the time that it's all he can see. And that's like if you expose yourself, if you stare into the abyss and all that, you stare into the groomer gangs long enough, You're just gonna see them everywhere. You're gonna lose your fucking mind. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I didn't think he was sus until one of his fans had a conniption at me over jokingly saying I believed it. I mean, it's weird that he has like a gaggle of like diehard fans now. That's very strange, but yeah, I don't know. And I said, you know, people got mad at me on Twitter because I said I don't think I think lolcow has evolved from meaning weirdo on the internet to e-celeb I don't like. People are like, well, that's what it's always meant, and I'm like, not really. Somehow I beat him. Somehow he took the zip line, which slowed him down. Look at him, he's so sad. Knuckles doll. Alright, Eggman Nega, you're coming back to the future with me. You've been here far too long. Somebody sent me DMs over saying skill issue about kids being left in hot cars. Kiwi, I had a Kiwi Farms account like in 2017 that I haven't used in years. I won't let you interfere with my plan. It's time to get down to business. Every e-celeb gets called a lolcow at some... Yeah, like, I don't think quartering counts, really. I know that's a controversial take. Anyone is going to crash out and act really, like, unhinged when people are shit-talking them and bothering them all the time. Especially when you're going live and doing unscripted, you know, streams. Like, it's gonna come out and you're gonna look like an idiot. But I don't know if that necessarily makes him a lolcow. I never registered to Kiwi Farms, but I keep getting scream caps. So when someone would mention me, someone thought it was really funny when I DM'd Ricada with that Freddy got fingered reference. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even think I have access to the email that is linked to my old Farms account, so I probably couldn't log in if I wanted to. I think I wrote down like the login to that email address like in some like notebook somewhere that's buried in a pile. Jeremy has zero self-awareness though. I mean, he's a degenerate like freak, but he's not, you know, he's not like Chris Chan. He's not like he would mostly keep to himself if like people weren't like coming at him, is the thing. Like he's not like Chris Chan putting his retarded like beefs with people he knows in real life on the internet. Or like Justin RPG posting about his fetishes on Facebook where his family and friends can see. Like, I don't think Hassan Piker is a lolcow either. He's just a reprehensible asshole. Quartering totally does. Quartering's an asshole. Like, I don't really care that people are fucking with him. It's just like I think we've stretched the term a little too far. We're gonna have to come up with a new term for like just straight up like retarded people on the internet or schizophrenics, like Fed Smoker. Quartering explaining how to clear CP off your computer long before taking it to the shop. It's Amy's racing car. Look at that, it's got a face on it. Sonic's black tie gloves unlocked. Cool. I'm getting a lot of outfits for Sonic and no one else. Problem is, if you come with a new term, it will become popular, then people will misuse it. Yeah. Now you've done it, you made me very, very angry. I'll use this camera to turn this entire planet into a card. There's nothing you can do, so goodbye. No, I'm too late. It's like you said before, he was only impersonating the doctor. Looks like you've realized who the true enemy is, Shadow. Looks like you have a problem. Don't be rash, I'm the real Eggman. So it looks like we have a common enemy. Want to come along? Is that a question? Very well. Yeah, I Shadow behaving just like the Tails Gets Trolled version. I don't, that man who's impersonating the doctor, I can't allow his plans to succeed. Let me help you. Thanks, Shadow. So real, Eggman was here all... He was in a card, but he just got out somehow. Grifter is another term that completely lost its meaning. Yeah, Melanie Mack is a grifter. She's not a lolcow. She just does and says whatever gets her clout or money. Like, calling someone who rage baits or posts 4chan green text on Twitter is not grifting. They're not asking for your money. You're engaging with it, which is giving them money. I hate Melanie Mack. I despise her. That's the biggest strike against Jeremy Hambley, is that he fucking willingly hangs out with her. Shadow, hit the button on the computer. I can't possibly do it myself. Apparently Razorfist is quite fond of her. Yes, he is, unfortunately. Which is a huge knock against Razorfist. I don't dislike Razorfist, to the degree of Jeremy Hambley, though. Because Razorfist is still, like, a classic, like, internet-type guy. Just like, I'm gonna go online and I'm gonna rant about how Michael Jackson is innocent years after he died. Like, that's the best kind of content on the internet. It's just like some guy going off about stuff he's very passionate about. And that's why Noel is really the only person who's lolcow adjacent content I'm interested in, because he's someone who does find it genuinely interesting. And it doesn't often seem like he's like punching down on people. So I can't believe I used that term unironically, but I don't like when people like actively fuck with guys like Chris Chan. Like I'm gonna call your house and order pizzas to your house and other weird shit. Like I've never been a fan of that. I like Razorfist, but he's been a bit of a drag online lately. Yeah, his Christian LARP arc is kind of not working out. Everyone keeps trying to make me hate Razorfist, and it never works. Yeah, I mean, he's reposted me a million times. He's never been... If he says something stupid, that's just like a price of, like, putting yourself on the internet. You're gonna put your foot in your mouth. Melanie Mack is a Zoe Quinn tier feminist who pretends she isn't. True. I like his I'm not overly fond of his videos, but I'm not fond of his cadence when he speaks. He's a bit of a boomer, but he's alright. Yeah. He's cringe, but we like a little cringe. Being cringe is good. It means you're being genuine. Silver is here to save the future. What is Eggman Nega's plan if the Earth is a card? Razorfist is massively pro Pitbull to the point that he had a huge crying fit over people making fun of it. I know, that's a really weird one. That's a hard one to defend. Like, if you're a diehard Razorfist guy, like, how are you defending the Pitbull defense? We're all Sonic. Yeah, I'm very passionate. That's why I'm doing the Superstars video, because I'm just like, I need to start talking about things that I'm very passionate about more. It's not wise to tackle everything on your own. Let me help. Thanks. Oh, boy, we're getting help from Knuckles. That's cool. These two barely know each other, though, so all Silver had to say was, thanks, I guess. I don't think Metal Sonic has a story. His comic is unironically... Yeah, he's a big, I know he really likes the Shadow, and he likes... I forget the name of the character. I can't... When I'm playing Sonic games, my brain is, like, running at 50% capacity. I'm so sorry. The guy who made Conan, he made another character that Razorfist really likes. And is Razorfist, like, in any way Comics Gate adjacent? That would be really unfortunate. That'd be really embarrassing for him. Elric and Solomon Kane. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I did watch his video where he, like, autistically rambles about how The Witcher is just an Elric ripoff. And I'm like, fair enough. But, you know, we don't get to choose what gets made popular in the Zeitgeist. He likes all of those, to be honest. Yeah, he really seems to like pulp action stuff. So, and who can fault him? Pulp is fun. Razorfist had a huge meltdown in defense of Ethan Van Sciver several times. Well, I don't know. Is he still doing it, though? Because Ethan Van Sciver is an utterly indefensible person at this point. He's, like, licking toilet seats while he's doing, like, meth at, like, baseball games. He made $1 million on a comic book, refused to draw it, and then just, like, is crashing out because no one wants to give him money anymore. Meanwhile, at the convention I was at yesterday, like, there was a ton of Lady Death stuff. There was a guy who did cover art for Lady Death there. You know, Brian Pulido's doing all right. Razorfist doesn't do it anymore because Razorfist works for the Blaze, which Eric July does too. Okay. I don't give a fuck about Eric July's comics. I think they're boring. There's like, they look like stupid cape shit, which is like, whatever. But, you know, at least he's putting them out. You can't take that away from the man. Like, they're really mad that, like, some black guy made a comic and actually put it out instead of just, like, grifting millions of dollars to own the woke libs. Razorfist is never associated with the label Comicsgate. He tried to make an Iron Age thing instead. Right. I don't think I ever saw him on any of those old Comicsgate live streams. But, you know who was on them? Jeremy Hambley and Ian Miles Chong. Even Medicare, who was like, oh, this shit's gay. Stop talking to me after a while. Oops. Ethan's art is pretty good. He's not insane. He's lazy. He's just terminally, like, refuses to work. If I got paid to draw all day, I would be living it up. It'd be great. It's like when an artist never has commissions up. It's like, why? Why are you not doing stuff that gets you money, dummy? Which, speaking of, our good pal Eli has commissions open, and you can commission him for art right now. The Razor Force community is pretty great now that we've filtered most of the chuds out. Ethan's art isn't that good. It's just detailed, which is an important distinction. He constantly makes huge anatomy flaws and is really bad at figure work. Look, man, I like Peter Chung. Oh, so it's like, anatomy is not that important to me. It's just a matter of, you actually have to make the art before, like, you're willing to beg people for money. It's the end of the line for you. I'm impressed that you managed to make it this far. Unfortunately, you're too late. Liar, you're bluffing. All I have to do is transfer the energy to the camera on my rocket, and I'll turn this whole planet into a card. Is he as bad as early 2000s Marvel? Who is that guy? There was this series called Peter Parker Spider-Man, and there was this guy who drew, like, super cartoony art, and it was, like, almost too much for me. Now I kind of miss it, though. If I can't change the future, I'll simply destroy it. There's nobody who could stop me now. Farewell. You're not getting away with it. That was a really... He delivers that line with such passion. Eggman Nega. He did work for Marvel around the time. Alright, we got this. The end of the line. I don't think Metal Sonic has a story, so this is probably just the end of the game. I know you can unlock Metal Sonic, but I don't remember if he has his own story or not. Yeah, like, I'm perfectly fine with a bad anatomy. I mean, one of my favorite comics is The Max, so, you know. Which, man, it sucks that Sam Keith died. Because we're like, he wasn't really doing that much anyway, but, like, man, like, at least he got his life's work out, at least. The war campaign guys are now directly involved with Rippaverse. Heard talk that Eric July is going to give them work making... Seriously? Like, is that guy like Panboy, Lando, Soy Child, Dong Lover still around? I can't believe I remember that whole... I can't... I'm not beating the autistic allegations that I remember that whole fucking name. Gonna have to pay Elon bucks to DM people. It's getting worse and worse. Like, I have a verified account, and they've, like, severely decreased how much stuff you can generate with Grok in a day. greedy fucks over at X. Almost there. I think yeah, this is the last phase of the fight. Gronk, is this true? I don't even, like, I pay for a Twitter account and I don't even use Grok to answer, like, basic math equations. I'll always go to ChatGPT instead. Because I want the answer to be fucking correct. Grok is retarded. What is happening? We got him! Look at him, Metal Sonic's crashing out. He's very emotional for a robot. He still has a soul in there somewhere. Yeah, we got the Eggman Nega card. Oh, cool. Yeah, this was the first time they referenced Neo Metal Sonic outside of that game, and I don't think he was called Neo Metal Sonic in Sonic Heroes. Like, they don't name him in the instruction manual. He's just like, this mysterious entity. Metal Sonic unlocked. Silver skin unlocked. Metal Sonic skin unlocked. Judge AI by that is the pool on the Titanic full of water test. Eggman Nega, it looks like he lost control of his machine and got turned into a card himself. Oops. As soon as I can collect the other cards and take care of Eggman Nega's mess, I'll head back to the future. Is that a reference? This time frame will be fine so long as they're around. Those blue and black hedgehogs certainly are brave. Knuckles, on the other hand, can't be bothered to say a nice thing about that worthless piece of shit. Why did Metal Sonic betray Eggman and Sonic Heroes? Good question. He's just kind of like crashed out. He was like having a severe identity crisis because Sonic is cooler than him. Oh, cool. I can change the... That's cool. Why is Knuckles green? Let's do green, though. I like it. I love Knuckles. He's my guy. He's my top guy. I didn't know who Metal Sonic was when I first played Heroes, so it actually was a reveal. Did you play Sonic Adventure before then? Because he was in that for like a second. Alright, so there is no Metal Sonic story. Let's see what outfits we got. We got some stuff. Anything for Knuckles? Let's do one race with Metal Sonic before we clock out. Let's go against my boy Knuckles. My fighting freak Knuckles. We're Pumpkin Hill. You ready? Let's do Coliseum Highway. Why not? Interesting. Interesting. Jostle your rival 2 times. This is what, the second game Metal Sonic is playable in? The first one being Sonic R, I think? Oh no, he was playable in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle before this. Never mind. Only in the multiplayer, though. Damn it! Yeah, as a kid, I was only vaguely aware of Metal Sonic because I'd never had, like, a Sega CD, so I couldn't play it until I played Sonic CD, which I didn't beat as a kid because I didn't, I thought it was weird and I didn't like it. As an adult, it's one of my favorite Sonic games, but as a kid, it's like, this game is too strange and the music is too creepy. I don't want to play it. We're almost there. We're almost at the halfway point. Nice try, Knuckles. You failed again. Sonic Adventure DX lets you play Metal... Oh, right. I totally forgot, which is ironic, because I did that shit. I put in all the work, and I forgot. Even though he's just like... He just works as a skin for Sonic, but, you know, he's still there. It's cool. It's a nice little treat. It's better than the nothing you got in the Dreamcast version. You'll never convince me Sonic DX is a bad conversion of the game. I just refuse to believe it. And it came with all the Game Gear games on it too. Like, how could you hate that? You got a bunch of games for free. You dickhead. Had friends that were too scared to play RE4 alone. That game creeped me out a bit as a kid. Come here, you fuckface. Wait, we beat the game? Yes, we beat all the stories. So we're just doing a bonus race because we unlocked Metal Sonic for beating the game. Got his ass. Challenge completed. Ooh, Chaos 6, cool. I love Caterkiller. That's the best name for an enemy in a video game ever. Doom 3 scared the fuck out of me, man. Like, and it was so many jump scares as a kid, it's like you can't handle it. It's too much. 4 was creepy. Not speaking constantly during gameplay helped, true. And learning the controls was kind of like, whoa. He's just a small cameo in a tube. Can't remember anymore if Sonic Mega Collection came before or after Heroes. Sonic Mega Collection came before because my aunt got me a GameCube for my birthday and got that with it. And I think Sonic Adventure 2 was already out on the GameCube at that time. I was older when Doom 3 came out. Aside from the jump scares and levels that were all painted in blood later, I actually thought it was really boring. I don't begrudge anyone who doesn't like Doom 3. It's a very slow pace compared to other Doom games. So, you know, it's not that big a deal if, like, you cannot like a game I like. You know, Delta Labs 1, 2, 3, and 4 should have been Delta Labs 1. Doom 3, but modern Sony is... Yeah, focus, Doom guy. Betruger's somewhere in this... Betruger's Fortress in Hell is somewhere around here. But alright, guys. We did it. We beat the game. We actually did an extra long stream today. Next Sunday, we're going to start Sonic Rivals 2, which I'm very excited for. I can't wait. I can't wait to play as my boy Espio again. And Tuesday, more Silent Hill Downpour. I think we're near the end of the game, so we might finish it this week. So have a good one, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Yeah, have a good one. See you all later.